Hi, I'm Haley Hudson, and as you can tell, I've been invited to apply for the STAMP scholarship. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of who I am and what I do. And what I do is I produce segments for my high school's television broadcast program, which we have a weekly show, and it consists of news, sports, and entertainment. Personally, I'm mostly a news kind of gal. And as president of the show, I actually edit the entire show together as well. But what I wanted to show you first is a news segment I did. A friend of a friend introduced me to this really incredible guy, and I felt it was a privilege to share his story. I don't want to spoil it, but I hope you enjoy it.
Almost everyone has a passion that drives them to sail through their daily life. For South Florida resident Robert Murphy, it's a love for the ocean that moves him.
You know, I've always been on and around the water my whole life. College is really when I started getting into diving. Really enjoyed that and had a passion for it. I love the underwater world. It's so beautiful and tranquil and peaceful.
But within a matter of seconds for Rob, the wave shifted from being a dreamlike escape from mundane life to a horrifying nightmare.
I was out diving with some friends, and I surfaced from a dive and was run over by a reckless boater who the propeller cut both of my legs below the knee, and from there I was taken to the hospital.
Still, despite the devastating loss of both of his legs, Rob refused to wallow in self-pity as he dove into the task of mastering daily activities and even further into relearning how to dive.
I went through a whole range of emotions and reactions, from anger and frustration and eventually to acceptance and just realizing that I can still do everything that I love to do. And 3 months to the day after the accident, I was back in the water and diving.
Having found a new purpose, Robert dedicated himself to making sure his fellow divers are safe from these preventable accidents by promoting dive flag awareness.
Worked with the FWC, the Fish and Wildlife Commission, as well as Florida Sportsman, one of the big media organizations in the state, to do a series of videos and TV spots to help promote dive flag awareness.
Taking a potentially horrible situation and using it to make positive waves in the diving community, Robert Murphy serves as proof that with the right mindset, even the worst tragedy can be taken as just a drop in the ocean. For CTV News, I'm Austin Prager.
For that segment, my partner and I actually drove an hour and a half away in the rain to go cover the story, but we definitely feel it was worth it in the end. The show it was featured in was submitted to the Student Television Network's National Excellence Competition. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but this next segment did win an award. Just within the school, but it was voted Best Sports Segment, which I'm pretty proud of because I don't usually do sports. Seeing as Mercer has recently started broadcasting for ESPN3, I felt it would be good to include it, so hope you enjoy. In recent decades, the world of women's sports has transformed into a whole new ballgame, and all it takes is a look around CCHS to see that.
It was looked at as somewhat less than feminine, but now, roaming through the halls, there's so many more things for women, for girls to do.
Through the years, however, there's been much debate about whether or not men and women are on an even playing field when it comes to sports.
Physically, there's no different. They get pushed around, we get pushed around. They walk off the field bleeding, I walk off the field bleeding. It's the same exact sport. Men say oh, women's soccer, but there's really no difference.
But if you ask any female athlete, they're likely to give you the same answer.
Nice job, Sierra!
Some fields, people don't think that men and women are equal, but in sports, you can say that we are.
I definitely think men and women have the same potential to succeed in sports.
If you talk to any young sportswoman, it's plain to see that this shift towards equality in the world of athletics was a necessary one.
30 years ago, I would not even known what to do with myself at all.
I don't know what I would do if I didn't play soccer. That's what I love to do. And if I was born 30 years earlier and I couldn't do that, I don't know what I would do to occupy my time.
Thankfully, in today's day and age, enough doors have opened for girls in sports that mindsets, goals, and dreams are becoming more open to.
There's so many events that pave the way for women to become athletes. Even outside of sports, women have over the years just become more equal to men, and there's no reason why that wouldn't transfer over into sports as well.
For CTV News, I'm Haley Hudson. Well, that last segment was a little more serious. I wanted to end it off with something fun. So here's a bit of a short film that we worked on for our Halloween episode this year. It's one of the first short films I've ever done, and I didn't edit it, but I did do all the camera work for it. It's a little long, so I'm gonna have to start it from the middle, but basically these kids found a Ouija board at school, and you'll see what happens next.
Brandon, how is it up there?
It's pretty creepy. This place is perfect. Austin, you sure about doing this?
Yeah, man, don't be a baby. Man, what are these? Property of Greg, Olivia, Nick, and Emily.
It's class of 73.
Hey guys. Guys, is this even safe?
Guys, it's not that bad up here. Wait, before we play, look at this note we found. Class of 73.
What's that?
Property of Greg, Olivia, Nick, Emily.
Are we gonna play or not?
Okay, so what do we do?
I don't know.
I say we just put our hands on it and start asking questions.
Okay.
Brandon, let's go. Is there a presence here?
Okay, seriously, guy, this isn't cool. Honestly, I don't want to play this anymore.
Lexi, stop being a baby. Let's just keep playing.
So guys, who are the kids in the note?
G. Oh.
N.
E. Gone?
Okay, I'm not playing this anymore. I'm leaving. I can't do this.
Yeah, this is booty. Let's go, Sam.
Don't just leave me here.
Hello?
Remember about GarageBand, use the instrument. Okay, so you have several beats. You're able to pick the instrument that you want and be able to create a beat and a song. That's all I'm doing October 31st.
Did you guys just see that?
Listen, I can't think straight. I'm telling you, that thing is real. Something's definitely up.
I was looking it up, and get this. Miss Glantz was in the class of 73 too.
Alright, well, I guess we have to go ask her to see if she knows anything about these kids and what gone means.
All right, let's go.
Wait, where's Brandon?
Hi, Miss Glantz.
Hey, how's it going?
We found this Ouija board at school and it has these names on it and it also says class of 73. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, these kids disappeared their senior year. Greg, Olivia, Nicholas, Emily. No one knows whatever happened to them. These are names I will never forget.
Wait, guys. The initials spell out gone.
And I never got to say goodbye.
Goodbye? We never said goodbye. Let's go!
Sam? Lexi?
Hopefully those 3 different styles of clips gave you a feel for what I can do. While I am proud of my work, I'm always glad to learn more, and I feel like Mercer is the perfect place for me to do that, which is why I hope you believe I'm a top candidate for the STAMP scholarship. Thank you for watching.